Hello students, today we are going to learn about the structure of nephron. Please like, subscribe and share my video. Structure of nephron. The word nephron is derived from Greek word nephros meaning kidney. As they are found in kidney, as the name is nephron. Nephron is basic functional unit of kidney. It is microscopic structure present in the kidney. Each kidney has about 1 million nephrons. The main function of nephron is filtration of blood and urine formation. These two processes takes place in nephron. Location of nephron. Nephron is present in the kidney. As we know, kidney has cortex and medulla part. Some part of nephron is present in cortex and some part in medulla. Each nephron consists of two parts, renal corpuscle or Malpighian corpuscle and renal tubule. Let us learn about the first part of nephron. It is the renal or Malpighian corpuscle. It is located in the cortex of kidney. It is composed of or made up of two parts, Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. Bowman's capsule is expanded double-layered cup-like structure which is present in the cortex of kidney, and it is having glomerulus meaning ball of thread. Glomerulus is bed or network of capillaries enclosed in Bowman's capsule. Now you might have understood why the name is glomerulus, as the network of capillaries in the Bowman's capsule appear as ball of threads. The blood vessel which bring blood inside the glomerulus is known as afferent arteriole, and the blood vessel which takes the blood out from the glomerulus is known as afferent arteriole. Remember, afferent arteriole, it brings the blood into the glomerulus, whereas afferent arteriole, it leaves the glomerulus. You will understand all these structures in figure. So in figure we'll discuss once again all these structures. Coming to the second part of the nephron, it is the renal tubule. Renal means kidney and tubule meaning the small tube-like structure. So renal tubule is long and folded tube-like structure. It emerges or arises from Bowman's capsule and ends into the duct system of kidney. Approximately its length is 33 to 35 millimeter. It is divided into three parts. Proximal convoluted tubule, it is also known as PCT. The second part is loop of Henle, and third one is distal convoluted tubule, that is also known as DCT. Let us quickly understand the three different parts of renal tubule. The first part is proximal convoluted tubule. Here it is made up of three words. Understand the meaning of each word so it becomes easy to remember. Proximal means which is near to the main body. So here the main body of the nephron is the Malpighian corpuscle. So this part or this small tube is near to the Malpighian corpuscle. Hence the name proximal, near. Convoluted means folded or twisted. This tube is highly twisted. And tubule means small tube-like structure. So the meaning of PCT, I think you have understood. So it is near to the Malpighian corpuscle and highly twisted small tube-like structure. Hence the name proximal convoluted tube, or in short it is referred as PCT. It emerges or arises from Bowman's capsule. It is located in the cortex of kidney. It is highly twisted or folded tube. Its lumen is provided with brush border. It means the inside surface of lumen is covered with densely packed microvilli or finger-like projections, forming a border which is readily visible under the light microscope, giving it the brush border. The brush border provides more surface area for the reabsorption of substances in PCT. Coming to the second part of the renal tubule, it is loop of Henle. It is named after its discoverer, Frederick Henle. It is U-shaped loop. It is the portion of nephron that leads from proximal convoluted tubule to the distal convoluted tubule. It is located in the medulla of kidney. It has three parts: thick descending part, the part which is the loop proper, and the third one is thick ascending limb. The third part of renal tubule is distal convoluted tubule, which is also known as DCT. Let us understand the meaning of these words. Distal means away from the main body. Convoluted means twisted or folded. Tubule means small tube-like structure. So the DCT, distal convoluted tubule, is having the name as it is away from the Malpighian corpuscle and it is twisted small tube-like structure. Hence the name distal convoluted tubule. The ascending limb of the loop of Henle leads to the DCT, which is in the cortex. It is narrower and short. It is connected to collecting tubule, which passes down to the medulla and opens into pelvis through the duct of Belline. In this figure, you can see the structure of nephron and you can understand better all the different parts of nephron. As already we have learned that nephron is made up of two parts: Malpighian corpuscle or renal corpuscle, and the second part is renal tubule. So the cup-like structure is nothing but renal corpuscle. It is made up of again two parts. One is Bowman's capsule, the two-layered cup-like structure, and inside it there is bed of capillaries which is known as glomerulus. So what are the two parts of the Malpighian or renal corpuscle? Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. Glomerulus is nothing but network of small capillaries. It looks like ball of threads. That's why the name glomerulus. From the glomerulus arises the renal tubule, the small tube-like structure which is highly twisted. You can see in the figure. So again the renal tubule is having three parts. What are those? First one is proximal convoluted tubule, which is just near the Malpighian corpuscle, which is arising from the Bowman's capsule. It is highly twisted tubule. Then it leads to the U-shaped structure, which is nothing but loop of Henle. Loop of Henle leads to the third part of renal tubule, which is known as distal convoluted tubule, which is connected to the collecting duct. So you also know the names why these names are given. Proximal means near to the main body. Here the main body is Malpighian corpuscle. As the proximal convoluted tubule is near to the Malpighian corpuscle, hence the name proximal convoluted tubule. And distal means away. As the distal convoluted tubule is away from Malpighian corpuscle, the name is distal convoluted tubule. Then one more important thing, observe here. You can observe two blood vessels. One is red, which is nothing but the renal artery. From the renal artery, one branch arises, which is arteriole. The arteriole which enters into glomerulus is known as afferent. It starts from A, afferent arteriole. And the arteriole which leaves the glomerulus is known as efferent arteriole. Finally, you can see the capillaries are completely covering the nephron. They are entangled with the nephron. And finally, the capillaries join and they join with the renal vein. This is all about the structure of nephron.